Let's go under geometric progression, and we start also with two random terms. Now this one's going to be a little bit hectic, guys, so you need to pay attention. They tell you, so this is type 1 geometric. Okay, in a geometric progression or in a geometric sequence, let's say the third term is 4 and the sixth term is 40. Find the sequence. Also worth 6 marks, guys. Question in the exam, final answer. Right, now it's a geometric progression, it is not an arithmetic progression. And they're telling you we're given two random terms again. So the third term is given, the third term is 4, and the sixth term. So the third term and the sixth term. What did I tell you? What is the rule? When two random terms are given, simultaneous equations. But it's geometric. So term 3 is known as what? Is known as AR to the power 2. Right? AR, term 3 is AR squared. So AR to the power 2 is equal to 4. And the sixth term is 40. So that is AR to the power 5 is equal to term 6. Term 6 is AR to the power 5 is equal to 40. Okay, we now need to solve for A and R. In an arithmetic, we needed to solve for A and D. In a geometric, we need to solve for A and R. Why? Because once we got A, we multiplied by our common ratio, we get our second term. Our second term times our common ratio, we will get our third term, and so on and so forth towards infinity. So, there's two ways of doing it. I'm going to do it by division, right? I'm going to do it by elimination. I'm not going to do it by substitution. Now, I cannot add or subtract them. They are unlike terms. I got AR squared and AR to the power 5. But they are multiplied. So, what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So I'm going to say equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. So I'm now going to have AR5 divided by AR2 is equal to 40 over 4. So A and A will cancel. R5 over R2 is R cubed is equal to 40 divided by 4 is 10. Okay, 40 divided. So now I've got R cubed is equal to 10. R is equal to the cube root of 10. And there we go. That is your common ratio. That is your common ratio. Your common ratio for this is the cube root of 10. So now we need to solve for A. We've got R. We now need to solve for A. So let's take this and let's plug it into equation number 1. So now we say substitute 3 over the cube root of 10 for every R in equation number 1. Now what does equation number 1 look like, guys? AR squared is equal to 4. We've got R, so R is the cube root of 10. So the cube root of 10 squared is equal to 4. So we got A into, now the cube root of 10 would be, let's put this here as, we only want A. So A is equal to 4 over the cube root of 10 squared, right? Because we're dividing. So A is equal to, now we're finding out what is our first term. So we go to our calculators, go to our scientifics, go to your fraction, we say 4 divided by, open brackets, go to the cube root of 10, go to the side, close brackets, squared, and we get 0,86. So 0,86 being our first term. So 0,86 is our first term. So there we go. We worked it out simultaneously. We got R is equal to the cube root of 10. We substituted the cube root of 10 for every R in equation number 1. There we go. You could have put it in equation number 1, or you could have put it into equation number 2. We now get A is equal to 0,86. So now let's go. If our first term is 0,86 and it's geometric, so times the cube root of 10. So we've got 0,86 times the cube root of 10. Now we're about to cut for an air break. What I'd like you to do, I want you to find the sequence. So take 0,86 multiplied by the cube root of 10, get our second term. Take your second term's value, multiply it by the cube root of 10 to get your third term. Okay, so boys and girls, you've got 3 minutes to do it. Take it, substitute it back into this equation here, into your expression. You got 0,86 times your common ratio to get your second term times your common ratio to get your third term. We're now cutting for an ad break. We will continue as soon as we get back. Stay tuned.